Hello everypony, my name is Lyrie Semibreve, and I recently watched No Country for Old Men, which I must say is a very good movie and I would certainly recommend giving it a watch. But there was one thing I noticed throughout my viewing. I noticed that one of the characters in the movie actually had some similarities to Cozy Glow. Enter Anton Chigurh, who has been called the best psychopath in the world of film by a licensed psychologist. So that got me thinking, is Cozy Glow a psychopath? Let's see exactly what makes her tick. Cozy Glow is a young Pegasus who just wants to learn more about the magic of friendship and study the teachings of Twilight and her friends. Or so she wants you to believe. Let's talk about her personality for a bit. More accurately, her fake personality and her actual personality. Her fake personality typically shows when she wants something. The something is often power. Its traits consist of charmingness, innocence, naivety, and of course curiosity. Which all sound great. But then we have to talk about her other side, her true colors, if you will. These true colors consist of being very bratty, desperate for power, or control in many cases, and being, as a whole, very self-centered. Many people in the fandom have made the connection between Cozy Glow and Diamond Tiara, and I must say I disagree with this wholeheartedly. Diamond Tiara is a bully who wanted to take over an elementary school and was very apologetic towards the end. Cozy Glow is a character that wanted to take over the entire world and was completely unremorseful of her actions, which is a telltale sign of a psycho. While we're here, let's discuss her cutie mark for a bit. It's a rook piece from the game of chess. The rook is a relatively inactive piece until late in the game. Kinda like how Cozy only revealed her true intentions later on. That's not related to what I'm about to say about her cutie mark, it's just a random detail I noticed and appreciated. The cutie mark itself is a rook piece. This leads me to believe it relates to Cozy's general intelligence, strategy, and constantly wanting to be in the role of power. Also, minor note, this fits in with my theory of the cutie marks being up to how the pony perceives it. Cozy Glow saw it as being powerful and important. This correlated with her entitlement throughout the show. Well, now you know who Cozy Glow is in her entirety. Let's talk about a belief she has. Friendship is power is a phrase Cozy Glow says and believes firmly. It's almost like her motto. It also gives us a very good idea of what she thinks of friendship as a whole. From this statement, she shows she's a very selfish pony that isn't able to show compassion to basically any other creature, which in real life is a telltale sign of psychopath. Also, I must note, she did try to befriend everyone that she ever came in contact with, presumably to get more powerful, the way she puts it. She befriends Twilight, the rest of the main six, Starlight, the student six, pretty much the entire school, and even tried with Chrysalis and Tyrek at some point. Some of the other unreformed villains of the show. This shows how selfish Cozy actually is. She doesn't mind who she's befriending as long as they're useful. Another topic I would like to expand upon is to the idea of Cozy Glow being right in her idea of friendship equaling power. And honestly, I must say yes to a certain extent. Okay, put down your pitchforks, people. Think about it from her perspective. It looks like it's completely able to get rid of any threat, and to her credit, she is the only villain we see in the show that actually tries to use it against the main six. Although this had little success. In the next chapter, we will dive into the important part of this video. Is Cozy Glow a psychopath? This is going to take a bit more explaining, so buckle up. Common behaviors of a psychopath often include behaviors that conflict with social norms, which she does when she acts more bratty and entitled, even around the other equally as evil villains. A tendency to lie often, which she does throughout the entirety of Season 8 up until the very end. She even lies to Chrysalis and Tyrek. Manipulating others. She manipulated the main six, the student six, the CMC, tried with Chrysalis and Tyrek, and almost everyone she's ever came in contact with. A psycho also does not show remorse. Even when being caught and sent to Tartarus, she smiled and ended up trying to take over again. This is also another consistent trait of a psychopath, a problem with authority, which of course Cozy Glow has. Another thing that I see a lot of people really not talk about whenever discussing Cozy is that she is awfully intelligent, which, I must say, is a trait of many psychopaths, including Anton Chigurh, who is actually relatively intelligent. That one character, I talked about him in the intro. Yeah, him. So, in the case of Cozy Glow being a psychopath, I'm afraid the answer is a resounding, clear, undisputed yes. Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. Hi, Lyrie in Post here. Before you go, there's one more thing I would like to touch on before this video ends. And that is, every single villain or antagonist is either broken or influenced in some way or form. Cozy Glow, however, has shown to do all of this because she has a sick and twisted level of enjoyment for doing this. This is a subject I'll revisit on a later date when I talk about Cozy Glow again. And yes, there's going to be eventually a part 2, just give me time. I'll be seeing all of you on Friday, this week, for real this time. Anyway, I've been Lyrie Semibreve, and I will see you then. Goodbye, everybody.